Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm back. This is the Kevin Sutton Show. All action, all the time. On 580, the game.
What?
Oh my.
What?
We're all over the place. I'm going to tell you.
What are you doing?
I ate. This is why you're not supposed to eat people's stuff in the studio.
What's 580 the game?
I have no clue. I just ate the nastiest peanuts I ever had in my entire life. I thought they were maybe sugar frosted peanuts. Even cinnamon toasted peanuts. No.
They were
Dill pickle cashews. Who in the hell eats dill pickle cashews?
It's a trap.
I'm mad with somebody. Whoever left their dill pickle peanuts in the studio, we got a problem, bro. And the fact that it's non-GMO, gluten-free, verified, organic, I'm thinking it's Gerald Higgins.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Mr. Jerry Daniels.
No,
Whatever
that's a Scott and Ed snack.
I am upset with him. Scott Nez is on that nonsense, too.
Yeah, that's Scott and Ed.
I'm upset.
It's a trap because he doesn't want people eating his nuts, so he leaves behind the bad ones to trick people into eating them.
This is horrible. If
I
you
don't want
want to
people eating
leave
my nuts
something in
either.
the studio, leave McDonald's. Leave pizza like they did last week in the break room. Or donuts.
That was Rich that did that.
You can leave anything like that. Popcorn. Leave that. A half-eaten taco. You can leave that. But do not leave dill pickled cashews.
Give me one of those. Let me.
I know. Now you made me want to try it, right?
You gotta try this nonsense. I'll eat fried pickles.
Oh my gosh, this. I'm nervous.
I'm telling you, I was not expecting that, but I will go off and say I was put into a situation where I did not get to eat. And
Are you still going to complain about that? Okay.
Myra's like I'm not even gonna say it because it's not radio safe, but she treats me like it was 1942.
It's not terrible.
You got to be ready for it. Ooh, that pickle kicked in right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Kevin was shocked because he wasn't expecting any of that. But now that you told us about it,
You're
ready. Yeah.
Kind of like when you drink Sprite and thought it's actually water.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man, let me
No,
get some
you
of
know
that
when
Sprite.
you go to drink Sprite and it's seltzer water because the sugar's not in it? Ugh.
Yeah, but I think you prepared us for it, so it wasn't that bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, wish I didn't do that.
But anyways, Kevin Sutton Show is proudly sponsored
care.
by not dill pickled cashews, but it is sponsored by Cruz and Pescara, PA, personal injury attorneys. That's right. Have you been in a car accident, hit and run, slip and fall? Full service law firm. That's Cruz and Pescara, PA. Office is downtown Orlando. Give them a call, 407-841-0200. You can tell them the Kevin Sutton Show sent you, or you could say the code word,
Yeah.
and you'll get the VIP treatment. But no, everybody gets the VIP treatment because the people at Cruz and Pescara, you're not just a client, you're family.
Family. Hey, and download our podcast. We're everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, all that jazz, baby. Just make sure you leave us a rating, a review, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. 5 stars, baby.
I thought you were going to say
Sank.
5 pickled cashews.
No, that's a bad rating.
Hey, so yesterday was the 4th of July. How was y'all's day?
I worked an 18-hour shift, so that was great.
I worked
That's right. We made commercials and we did a photo shoot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
for.
My campaign, Myra Uribe for county commissioner, district. If people don't know by now.
I mean, I don't know. It could have been an erotic photo shoot.
Could have been for Best Buy.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We made commercials for our campaign.
Okay. When are those going to be released?
Hopefully within the next week and a half. It was really
Okay.
cool. It was really nice. One of Faith's friends, the last time I ran, Faith and her were 5 years old, and now they're 14 going on 15.
Wow.
So we recreated a throwback,
Oh, nice.
so when they were little and then now. So
Nice.
it was a great day. Thanks to all my
And
friends.
I had to say nice stuff about Meyer.
He did, and he had trouble coming up with that, too.
Wow.
I know. It was really hard.
Well, you guys mentioned 4th of July. What's your guys' go-to food for 4th of July?
Hot dogs.
We had Jason's Deli.
But we did Jason's Death. I like hot dogs. I like grilled hot dogs.
Actually, we had ribs last night.
I like hot dogs.
Yeah.
Grill. Do you see what's going? This is why you don't get married, man. Like, I literally just said what I like, and she says, "No, we had ribs."
Well, you said hot dogs today. Did you say ribs the other day, though? Did you make a point saying you wanted hot dogs?
I said hot. dogs. Today in the studios, I got the lady that does not like me to have hot dogs. Myra with the lady's point of view.
I'm having a good time.
Because you had ribs. Now, mind you, don't take away my black card. I love ribs.
Yeah.
I just prefer on the 4th of July to be like the rest of America and have hot dogs. The most eaten food during the 4th of July.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I beg to differ.
Look it up. Google
I'll
it.
tell you what. We were at a park yesterday doing all of our videos. So many people were grilling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was torture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was torture.
Well, you got Joey Chestnut eating all them hot dogs, so it's got to be something
Yeah,
behind that,
he
Kevin.
ate enough hot dogs for me, to be honest with you. Give me watermelon and pulled pork all day.
Watermelon.
I went to a party yesterday, and the watermelon was
Garbage.
underripened. Like they was too early, and it was just so upsetting. Someone actually went out and bought like another one from Publix, like the pre-cut stuff and everything, and it was
Publix is
much better.
spot on when it comes to their pre-cut stuff. I think there's somebody in there that cuts a little bit, tastes it, saying,
It's quality control, man.
That's worth putting on the shelf.
I'll take that
and
job.
then keep on slicing.
That's quality control. They actually do that.
I mean, how do you slice up a whole watermelon that tastes like booty? Like, that's not cool.
I mean, some people eat that nowadays, so. Like, hey, do you have that flavor? Tangy.
All right. And then I got my man, Dr. Phil, in the studio.
Today is Thursday, baby. My words of wisdom for you all. A little serious one here. Don't text and drive. Man, I saw a really bad accident. I know this person was texting because I saw them earlier on the phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now how did you get to come back to it, though?
I'm driving,
Uh-huh.
right? I passed them,
Got you.
right? And I'm coming back. I see the same car.
Oh, because you're doing one of your routes.
Yeah.
And you come back and you see tow up, whole car.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't text and drive. It's not worth it.
I had a lady the other
It was
day.
a nice car too. It was like a Mercedes, like a S class.
Yeah.
Car cruising Pescara.
I had a lady drive past me. We were on I-4, and she was texting on her phone. But, like, I've never seen anybody text that bad in my whole entire life. Literally, she was in the whole entire phone, like 2 inches from her face, driving down the road. I'm
Was
like,
she old?
No, it was a young girl.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, are you kidding me? And I just beat the horn. She looked at me like, I'm like, yeah, you need to keep on paying attention to the road.
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
What if it was a self-driving car?
It wasn't.
It was a Chevy Cavalier.
She was like driving, and then she was like looking with both hands, typing, and driving with her knee. Like, lady.
Yeah, that's asking for it, man. Yeah, especially on I-4 nowadays.
It's bad, man. It's real bad. And then she was like slowing down when there was no one else around her. Like, stop it. Stop it.
Well, Kevin, guess what?
No. Cece.
What about me? Oh, yeah, you got to introduce me, right?
What up,
What
dog?
about me?
What up?
I'm here, too. I'm in this building.
Let me hear it, though. What you feeling, dog?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about that, didn't you?
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
How you been doing?
Been good.
Oh,
You know, it's good that Cece's here because today is the 1-year anniversary that you two had your rap battle.
really?
Yes.
oh my goodness! Really?
Wow.
Yep. It was on my Facebook
Wow.
memories. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
I forgot all about that.
Because you got to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was that fire Cece put on it, though.
We went toe-to-toe on the stage.
I remember after this moment, I was like, Nick, you really ain't all that, dog. That was the day that me and Nick like kind of butt heads, but we kind of reunited on Wrestling is Fake.
That might have been the last time I did a show with you guys, actually, because I think I got you so bad you were like, he actually can't be on the show anymore.
Oh, Kevin.
you did a Nick
Page her
birthday?
nation.
Y'all might have to do it again.
Man, I don't want him to go, though. I like him now.
Y'all might have to do it
Oh,
again.
my goodness. So, where have you been? I mean, we haven't got to talk to you about the whole LeBron.
Yeah.
Like-
Because we were on Monday. On Monday it was the DeMarcus Cousins
Yeah,
news that
so the
broke
Cousins
during the
nonsense.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
we had the
was during the
hyperbaric.
show.
Yeah, the hyperbaric guy.
Hyperbaric
Hyperbaric,
chamber. We
yeah.
were trying to be all sophisticated and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man.
Not trying. We were.
Okay, yeah, that's what we did.
Sure. Nah, but this has been a roller coaster week. You know how things go
Yeah,
up,
it's insane.
and now things go down. This is the other part of the summer that everybody dreads, where nothing huge happens. So it's like, let's talk about hot dogs.
Doesn't it feel like that after the 4th of July too? The rest of the summer is just gone. You know, it's like 4th of July hits, and then like in 2 weeks, NFL season starts. Well, that's what it feels like.
That is actually a good analogy because at the same time, I think back of being a kid, and as soon as 4th of July hit, I knew school was coming around the corner.
Yeah, it was like back to school
you're like
sales.
waiting for 4th of July, bam!
It's like what Walmart does with all the holidays.
Yeah.
After 4th of July, they already got Halloween stuff.
Yeah, the July 5th, the Macy's back to school catalog, which is a very outdated sentence, would come in the mail.
Jeez, I can't believe school starts in 5 weeks. It's crazy. Where did summer go? This year is already past. We're already past our halfway point of 2018.
Yeah.
Wow. And 8 weeks till the election. Let's not forget about that.
Everybody, regardless of what party,
August 28th.
Make sure you get out and vote. Your vote matters. So vote. We got some big things coming up.
And if you're in Orange County District 3, please vote for me.
Well, that's a whole other thing. I mean, it is Armira.
Mm-hmm.
But then outside of that, you got governor's race, got the U.S. senator's race,
State House
school
races,
board,
school
state
board.
house.
We got a lot of stuff.
A lot of things on the ballot. Don't be an idiot.
My breath smells like pickles now.
Vote all the way down the ballot. It takes less than 5 minutes to complete the whole entire ballot, even with all the extra stuff that we have on there. So take the time, complete it. Don't be like 67% of the people that actually went and voted, stood in line for 2-3 hours, and then just voted for one thing. Don't do that. Stay there. Kevin Sutton Show coming back with some more talk about LeBron James. Nah, we got some other stuff. Stay there.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there.
All I do is win. Hopefully
Now,
that.
did you know that in the song it says, and they stay there,
Then
and
it
they,
goes.
what do you think they say next?
And it goes up, down, up, down.
And it stays there, and it stays there, right?
Okay.
And they stay there, and they stay there.
Uh-huh.
No, that's not actually
What
what
is it?
says.
It goes up, down, up, down.
No, it says, then they stay there, and they always stay there. Just can't hear it.
Play it again, CC.
You can't hear it.
Yeah,
There's a whole thing about what songs have ruined your childhood.
Really?
Yeah, there's a whole thing about T-Pain's song that he
Oh,
has.
buy you a drink. You
Yeah,
know
let
the
me
thing
buy-
says and then. But
They did a whole. There's a whole thing about.
You always thought he said
whole
ooh,
childhood.
ooh,
rules.
wee.
You got it,
When
you
he
got
says,
it.
What is
CC?
what is the T-Pain buy me a drink one?
It's-
Okay, you know he says, is ooh wee ooh,
Let
I'm
me
gonna take
buy
you home
you a
with
drink.
me. But he actually says
and
says
take you
and
home
then.
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says and then take you home with me. It doesn't say ooh.
But now that when you play when we come back for break the next
Yeah.
time, but when you hear it now that you know that
I
it
can't hear
says
anything
and
else.
then you're like, oh my god, it's like the Laurel and Yanny thing.
it was
Like,
let
once
me
you
buy
hear-
you a drink. Ooh.
Yeah, it was always ooh
And then take you home with me.
No, but it's and
What?
then.
And
Yeah.
then take you home with me. Ruin the song.
Yeah.
What did you guys think he said?
Ooh wee.
I thought he said
Everybody
ooh-wee.
thought he said ooh
Me
wee.
and like 600 billion people.
Yeah.
Ooh wee, take you home with me.
Yeah.
And just because he said, and then take you home with me, how is that changing?
You have to hear it, Myra.
My whole childhood.
Childhood. That was
That's
10
like
years ago.
That's like the there's the Field of Dreams one too.
What do you mean?
There's that. So what is? Do you know the Field of Dreams movie?
Yeah, if you build it, they will come. Right?
Yeah, that's not the
If
quote.
you make it, they will come.
Yes.
that's
what-
that's the Mandela effect.
Yes, that's what it is. The Mandela effect.
So what is
yes.
it actually?
I think it's if you make it, they will come. I'm gonna find
We're gonna
it
Google
here.
it. Oh my goodness! Okay, are you about to ruin? That was my childhood, brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought that was a great movie.
Field of Dreams?
Kevin Costner has done some amazing movies.
Yeah.
Dancing with Wolves.
Avatar.
I learned
you-
Tatanka.
If you build it, he will come.
Stop
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
If you build it, he will come.
Yeah. The Mandela Effect. Just like with Star Wars. What's the famous line in Star Wars, Kevin?
I don't watch Star Wars.
Okay,
Oh,
you
yes.
know the line.
May the force be with you.
No, the other
No,
one.
that's the other
I'm
movie.
your father.
Oh, yeah. Luke, I'm
Beam
your...
me up, Scotty.
That's Star Trek.
What one?
Luke, I'm your father. But, but that's not the actual
Luke,
line.
I'm your father.
That's not the line. Though. He says, "No, I am your father." That's the. But like,
Yeah.
He just says, "No, I'm your father."
that's
Yeah.
that's the
Stop
Mandela
it.
Effect, man. You never heard of the Mandela Effect?
Why are they calling him Mandela? Like,
What
as
did
in
we
like
think
Nelson
he said?
Mandela?
Yes.
We thought he said, Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, it was because
And what does he say?
no, I am your father.
So he never says Luke?
No.
So people
Myers
made
about
that
to
up?
cry.
Han Solo also never said, or not Han Solo, excuse me. Obi-Wan Kenobi also never says, "May the force be with you."
What?
No, he says the force is with you, or different ways of it. But he never actually says, "May the force be with you."
You know what? I was looking for a meme one time to use with him, and I typed in "May the force be with you," and nothing came up.
No.
But it was like the force is with this one. All
Yeah.
that type of stuff came up.
Han Solo says, "May the force be with you," but
Wow.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, the one
Does
who
not
everyone
say-
thinks is associated
Yeah.
with that one, does not.
Does have nothing.
But yeah, the Mandela Effect is a term used because a lot of people who think of Mandela, Nelson Mandela, they thought that he died in prison,
Oh Lord, what school did they go to?
but he didn't.
no.
But
Yeah, he was
a lot
released.
of people remember,
He was there for
a
long
lot of
enough
people
to die.
remember that, and so they call the Mandela Effect, which means
Wow.
a lot of which gives the argument that there's multiple dimensions and they cross paths, blah 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 blah. But there's a lot of instances like we just mentioned that make a lot of sense. Like, do you remember the Berenstain Bears? The
Yes.
book?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not Berenstain Bears.
Shut up.
Exactly.
Yes, that's another one. Yeah.
What is it?
It's
Bernstein-
Berenstain Bears.
Bursting Bears.
Yes.
Bursting.
So
and what did you say?
Berenstain.
Berenstain is what I thought, but it's
Yeah, the Bernstein
Berenstain.
Oh wow, yeah.
Bernstein
Wow.
Bears?
So there's a lot.
People remember it being spelled with an E, but it's an A.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Oh, I've got a few right here. You want to run
Hit
through
it,
them?
hit it, bro. Hit
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
How do you spell Oscar Mayer?
OSCARMEYER.
Mayer.
Really?
A lot of people think it's an E.
Is it the song?
It's Mayer. A lot of people think that it's E because of the song, and
The
everyone's
song.
saying the song with an E, but it's an A. Oscar Mayer.
Zach
Oscar
from
Mayer.
the hyperbaric oxygen therapy just said that's right. It was Hans that said that line. So
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What's another one? That's another one.
The famous HBO show featuring 5 women living in a city.
yeah,
Sex in the City?
Sex
Wrong.
in the City? No.
wrong. Sex and
And
the city. I'm telling you,
Meyer, how
This
could
is-
you get that wrong? That's your show.
we are living in the Matrix, brother.
does the Monopoly man have a monocle?
What the hell is that?
I'm asking you.
What the hell's a monocle?
Oh, little glasses.
Oh,
Doesn't he have a
Yes.
little, glass?
Nope.
That's the peanut guy.
Yeah. The Mr. Rich Uncle Moneybags
he does not have a
one.
monocle.
Wow.
Monocle.
You can
as
tell
in
us the summer
a
when we're
bi-
talking about.
a focal. Shouldn't it be called a focal? You know, like bifocal. You know, you got two.
Well,
Are you
mono
sure
means
about
one.
Sex in the City?
I'm positive.
monocle.
Sex and the City.
Sex
This
and
is
the city.
ridiculous. I've seen every season of it.
Why is it about sex and the city? It should be sex in the city.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
Okay. What else?
I'm upset.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
upset,
Stacey.
Cece.
But yeah,
Apparently, this would be a fun one to look at. C-3PO is not completely gold.
huh?
He apparently has a silver leg.
No.
Yes, in the movie.
Wow.
I would need
Now
to see
I'm
it.
taking back his black card because in the hood it got to be all gold.
It's gotta
dog.
be all gold.
That was we was like the black people was like, look, he's the only black character. Okay, outside of Billy D. Williams, but and Darth Vader, but you know CP3PO, he was on our team. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
was with us. He was with us. And now y'all taking the character away?
Yep.
Nah, dog. Nope.
So
Nope. This is why I don't watch it.
the black cloth guy, what's his name?
Who? Darth Vader?
He's black.
Luke. Who? Which one?
The
Darth-
black.
Darth
He's
Vader?
actually not. He's a pickled old white guy.
Yeah.
The one with the black hat and everything.
Yeah.
He's a black man though,
No.
right?
He's actually
No, James Earl Jones voiced him.
He's the voice
but
of-
it was a white,
It's a white guy.
But remember when we went to Hollywood Studios and he was saying, "You and me, the same."
Yeah. I don't know. I think he was saying as in height.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was saying the head was just as big.
Your head is just as shiny as mine and bald. No, I think he was saying we are the same as in height, not as in color.
Do you have another one, CZ?
Oh, yeah, I've got a couple more here.
Okay, go.
In Forrest Gump, Forrest's mother, the quote was, "Life is like a box of chocolates." That's not what it is. It's
Life's
life
like-
was like a box of chocolates. In
Insert GIF right now of
Yeah.
shock.
Silence of the Lambs, you've seen Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, hasn't.
Yeah.
What's the quote, Kevin?
So,
Let's,
yeah. So people think the first
lima
thing,
bean.
the first thing that people think that Hannibal Lecter says to Clarice when he meets her,
Yes.
"Hello, Clarice."
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
It's good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning, Curtis.
Good morning. The Queen in
That
Snow
movie
White.
messed me up, bro.
Oh, I
He
watched that.
was
It's
so good in that movie.
If I ever seen him, I'm running, dog.
What is it? It was 13 minutes of screen time, and he won the Oscar for Best Supporting Role in a movie.
What movie?
In Silence of the Lambs.
He only had 13 minutes of screen
13
time?
minutes of screen time in that movie. Something like that. Yeah, it's very
Shut
short.
up. Insert another gift.
Right? You would think that he was the most prominent guy in that
Yeah.
movie. I think it's like 13
I can't even name
minutes of
another
screen
actor in
time.
the movie.
Bro,
Jodie
Jodie Foster.
I could. Hey, there's
made-
certain actors that will stick in your mind. The Fly. No matter what movie
Jeff
he's in,
Goldblum.
I can't see him. I don't care if it's Jurassic Park or he tried to do the
Will and
Incredible
Grace.
Hulk. He did Will and Grace a couple of little stints. No, I don't care. I'm with the radio station. Don't even talk about The Fly.
Go
Don't
to
even talk about The
commercial.
Fly.
I think
Go
that's
to
our
commercial.
message.
Go to commercial.
We got to talk about sports.
We will talk about sports, but these are things that shock your mind.
Mandela Effect.
How do you spell Fruit Loops?
What do you mean?
FRUITLOOPS.
FROOTLOOPS.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Well, that's how do you spell gas relief? ROLAIDS.
Today's show is brought to you by And Now.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
And apparently there might actually be some issues with that one, though, because some people say that they have boxes of Fruit Loops spelled FRUIT.
It's also like the
Ooh.
one with the Sinbad Shazam thing, even though that was never true. A lot of people think that Sinbad was in a genie movie called Shazam.
No, that's Shaquille O'Neal.
It was Shaq.
But
Yeah.
Sinbad did do a movie, I thought, where he was like a genie or dressed in purple. No?
No, he
Wow.
did a skit on one of his TV shows.
It was a skit. Okay. So these are great things, man. And I'm sure there's some other things that stick in your mind when it comes to the sports world. I know it's always in music. There's songs that like ruin your whole life where you're like, I just knew that. Sports facts. I bet there are a bunch of them like that, CC. If you could find some of
sports ones, yeah. I'll
Yeah,
take a
I
look
bet-
into
I
that.
bet-
Sports Mandela Effect.
Yeah, there's some things. I mean, like the Eagles never winning a Super Bowl until now. Like, that's horrible. I feel sorry for them. There's other teams that have to be as bad as the Eagles.
The Browns?
The Browns. Oh my goodness, who's it? Is it George that loves the Browns?
No.
No, James loves Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Somebody loves the Browns in that group. Can't remember who it is.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and then when we come back, can we get some updates on wrestling?
Of course.
And can we?
Today's Wednesday.
No.
Yesterday was Wednesday.
Is Cena with Nikki or not?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Oh, really? It's like that?
Well, by the way the show's going, they're supposed to get
Insert
married.
gift now. Shooketh.
We're all out of gifts. We used them all up.
I know, we did.
We use them all
Well,
up?
there's one. There's another one. GIF is actually really pronounced GIF.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to do that.
Well,
I'll
Jif is
spell it
peanut
right,
butter.
but I will not say it that
A
way.
lot of people think it's Jiffy because I don't know why, but that's another one too that was on this list. A lot of people think
It's
it's,
just
a
Jif
Jif.
peanut
It's
butter.
just Jif peanut
It's
butter,
Jiffy.
but nope.
No, it's Jif.
It's Jif.
It is Jif.
Jiffy's the popcorn.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Is
The cheap
Skippy,
generic
isn't
one.
Skippy the other peanut butter?
Skippy is the
It's
other.
Jif or Skippy, and I think people just do Jiffy or Skippy because it sounds so much. That's what I'm
That's
guessing
funny.
that's from.
Jifski.
I have a Jifski. Stay right there. We're going to get back into the action just in a minute. Got to go to commercial break.
Sports. I think Meyer missed it.
Did you miss it, Myra?
Yeah.
How could you miss it?
Wait. Listen, right here. What'd you hear?
Ooh, I'm gonna take you.
I'm gonna take you home with me. What'd you hear though?
I'm gonna take you home with me.
Okay, after that.
That's all I heard.
Okay. Right there. What did you hear right there?
Ooh, then I'm gonna
Okay, see? It's and then.
Yeah, no,
no-
I
there's
actually
no
I
ooh-wee.
remember the and. I remember the and then. It's like fused together. It's like ooh and
And
then.
that's probably that. It's that probably that whole studio magic
Auto-tune, yeah.
where they layer the track multiple times.
Yes, I've done that.
You know, beef
I've
it
said
up.
I've said
beef it
well,
up.
no, I've said multiple different things.
Yeah.
Layer them on the same thing, so it sounds like different
And then they
things.
say more bells. That's the funniest skit ever. That
Anyway,
Saturday Night Live skit.
More cowbell.
More cowbells.
Got a fever.
That was insane. I love it.
Yes.
so yesterday we weren't on the air because it was the 4th of July. We were celebrating. But,
4th of July, no wrestling Wednesday.
But we still have to give our wrestling update because we have good people. Somebody commented this. You guys going to do wrestling tonight? I said, well, it's not Wrestling Wednesday, but we do a recap whenever we don't get a
Wrestling
chance.
Thursday.
Doo-doo. Well, it's just
Wrestling Thursday with the Kevin Sutton Show.
I like it.
There's your new intro.
there you go. Just like I said earlier with sports, this is the summer. So you have your ups and then you have your downs.
And we are
in the downs.
We're in the downs.
Wait, might I call it in the stock market is the bear and the bull, right? The bear market and the bull market.
Yeah, bear market, bull
Yeah.
market.
Yeah.
Which one's the bad?
A bull.
I would say the bear.
A bear market's bad.
Bear
bull
market.
market's
Okay,
good.
well,
Yeah.
Bull
bear-
market's good. Bull strong.
We are in the wait, what was it?
We're in the bear.
Okay, well we are in the bear.
Phil said, what was it?
We are in the bear market right
Wait,
now.
who just hit me?
Whose foot is it?
Is it the Berenstain Bear market or the Berenstain Bear market?
Okay.
All I can think is Jack Daniels. I just saw that.
That's funny, CC. Okay, so it wrestling happens every day pretty much.
Yeah.
And the main talk
365 pretty much.
the main talks that people have been talking about is like, how in the hell is Fox spending so much money when the product is the way it is right now? Kevin, if you were the executive vice president or the executive of Fox,
Yes.
not FS1, not FS2,
Go Trump.
I'm talking about Fox,
Got you.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Build the wall.
And
Fracking.
you spend $1 billion
Mo fracking.
over 5 years on WWE stuff. Do you think they're actually watching the product or no?
Dig, baby, dig.
Do you think
No.
think
No.
they're watching it?
No, I don't think it matters.
Why-
because
why
they
is
will.
that?
When it comes to television, it's all about owning the content.
Okay.
When it comes to reruns and all that stuff like that, they will own that for the lifetime,
All right.
pretty much. And I think they just, hey, put it in the box. Put it in the box. We own it. Don't worry about it.
Wow. So the WWE is just skating by and getting they're going to get
Yeah.
all this money for less than mediocre product right now. But it's the summer, so I mean, obviously people's eyes aren't really focused on it right now. I mean, those diehard wrestling fans will watch it regardless of what happens.
And I think there's still a small amount of ratings which they get to sell commercial time to Tide, Clorox, Lysol,
Yes.
Chevron,
KFC.
Ford.
But also, I gotta come back and say, they were producing the numbers. They have a following,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming that
But the numbers dropped though. They dropped dramatically though during this time frame.
Yeah, but I'm assuming Fox is gonna expect a better product eventually.
I would. That's the question. That's why I asked. Do they watch it? Because if they're paying $1 billion for what's on now, like,
But what is the worth? Where's the market worth when you think of it? Like if it was, let's say, during the midst of like the Raw and the
some of the Monday Night Wars back then.
During that time frame, how was there ever a release of what the worth was of the views?
Well, the WWE didn't go public until '99,
so you really never got
so
to.
so you really don't really know. But the ratings were crazy. I mean, they were popping 8s.
And right now,
2.
yeah, that's sad. But do you think that drop is? Cece, you're not like a huge wrestling fan. You watch it, but you're like
He's not a wrestling fan at all.
Not really
Yeah.
a wrestling fan at all.
so, like there's no love given to it.
No,
for sure.
I've
Okay.
watched WrestleMania the last 2 years. One, because I went to it last year, and then
Yeah, I remember
because
you
I
telling
went
me
to it last year, this year I was, actually
intrigued.
interested in watching it. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I need. So when you think about wrestling, and it's there in front of you, and you see how you kind of jumped on it a little bit, like,
Yeah,
I'll pay a little attention. When it becomes so watered down that it's so accessible, when they created the network where you can get it on your phone, you can see everything anytime when you want, it takes away from those big main events that you get to see on the day-to-day basis.
I think it does, but at the same time, I think it is better for the casual fan like me because it's easier for me to keep up with stuff, especially with the ability
time
to go on YouTube and just be able to see kind of like recaps or clips and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. Do you think it hurts you guys, Phil? Being a full-time wrestling fanatic, do you think having the network at your fingertips changed anything for you? Like the pay-per-view lifestyle back in the days like it used to be?
Okay, so do you want me to answer this question as a consumer, or do you want me to answer this question as a fan?
As a
I
fan.
want fan and then consumer, because I know you can split yourself in half. So
Okay.
I want both.
Okay, as a fan, I think that it does water it down because you don't have any anticipation built for anything because you always have something happening this month. Then 2 weeks later, we got another thing. Then 2 weeks later, we got another thing. So that negatively affects, in my opinion, it negatively affects the product that they have. And plus, you got 30 different writers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how do you write for so much stuff, but you only have maybe a 2-3 week window of stuff? Stuff's going to get convoluted.
Gotcha.
Now, as a consumer, hell yeah, I love it because I'm only paying $10 and I can get all the content I could ever think of. I get every single WCW
get it
pay-per-view.
all.
I get every ECW pay-per-view. I get every WWE
And then the personal life
pay-per-view.
stories that they do.
Yes, the documentaries are great. Actually, they're actually very, very good. The documentaries that they have are
If
very,
you were to
very good.
recommend one, I know that's hard for you. If you were to
Okay.
recommend one of the documentaries, what would be one that you say, Kevin, you have to watch this?
I'll give you 3 right now.
Okay, if you had to pick one,
The Seth Rollins recovery one.
I'm going to watch that one.
Yep. And for Meyer, watch the Women's Revolution one.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the head star on that?
All of them.
Really?
It's all about the girl.
Yeah.
I've seen some clips on that one.
And the Seth Rollins one was released right after we had our interview with him.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that on the
And
air.
now, Meyer, I will ask you as a wrestling
Consumer and a fan?
I don't know where to put you because it's just all about John Cena for you.
No, and the ladies. Don't forget the ladies.
But where will you put yourself in remember when we used to do at Harry Buffalo's, we used to sponsor the Sunday night matches on pay-per-view.
Right.
And it was one of these things like it led you into like, hey, this is what's going to be going down. They got to get the pay-per-view, and the people would kind of find the spot to go and watch it, whether they were at Harry Buffalo's or the Hooters or I think Twin Peaks was doing some stuff with it. You know, like you kind of find that location to be around fellow viewers of the sport, but at the same time, you could get it at home, and pay-per-view gave you that possibility, but you had to pay for it. But having it every day, where does that put you? Because we would basically go to an event to watch it. We never paid for it at home.
Yeah.
So now that that's all gone.
All gone.
I'm not paying? I'm not paying for the network $10 a month. I'd rather do Netflix.
Okay.
Well, for me, I don't have the time to follow as religiously as you do, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like the pay-per-views that we'd get together and watch because you kind of got up to date on who was there. And I got to tell you
Phil
guys,
wasn't with us then, were you?
no. But for us, we were.
I met
able,
you guys right after WrestleMania 30.
Right. Yeah, you were not with us.
But it was nice to get in and basically get in and find out and kind of be up to speed without having to watch every night.
Mhm.
But I really like the behind the scenes on the reality team.
Yeah.
Because I've gotten to know the characters on a personal level.
Yeah.
So I've gotten to know, the Bella twins. My review's still out, but Natty,
Mhm.
to know her greatness that goes behind her is really cool, and she seems like such a good person.
Yeah.
And then seeing Paige and her struggles and what she's gone through, so it's kind of cool.
And I would definitely give it to you that you have, within the last, I would say, year or so, Phil has rubbed off on both of us.
Good.
I would say in a positive light. I jokingly mess around with you with wrestling, but truthfully, I have watched more wrestling now than I ever have in my life outside of the 80s and 90s. I would do wrestling a little bit much, even along with playing the games on PlayStation or Nintendo, Xbox. I didn't have an Xbox at that time, so PlayStation. I would buy the wrestling games and we would play, so you would know the characters' names. You would know the
I
moves.
used to actually play that wrestling game on PlayStation. I remember one of the first games I used to play and used to love playing it on PlayStation.
Yeah. And I love playing The Rock and getting the finishing moves, so like you would know the characters more. And now I feel like that's kind of dwindled away, and I think when you water down the brand, and I don't think it's in a negative, like there's no negative stuff about the brand being watered down. It's still wrestling nonstop. Yeah. I just think the fact that it doesn't stop. And I take this into regular sports. I think Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube has allowed us to get into the athlete's personal life way more than we've ever have before. And then it kind of takes us. I don't have a problem with players doing their political views. That doesn't bother me as much as some people get offended by. But a lot of athletes, knowing their personal views on things, on political stuff. You're knowing what they do with their girlfriends, where they're going at, who they're hanging out on the banana boat in the Bahamas. So much, and then you expect more from them outside of just being athletes. And I think it changes the sport for us to the point where we lose ourselves.
True.
So we're going to talk about that when we get back.
More Mandela effects, too.
Oh, you got some more. Stay tuned.
Why not?
Booyah. sir. Mandela Effect. You know when they say, I'm almost famous, baby? Kevin Sutton is actually saying, download and subscribe to the podcast.
That's true. That's very true.
That's actually what he's saying.
Yeah.
And actually, he's saying, Google me, baby. I'm almost famous.
I got another one for you guys that will blow your mind.
Hit me in the face.
Chick-fil-A. Spell it.
Chickfila.
Myers doing all the spelling.
That's how it's actually spelled, Meyer. But everybody's always thought it was just this.
Yeah, a C or just a K, right?
No, everyone thought it was,
CHIC.
Yeah.
everyone always thought the K was gone, but it's actually correct. It's actually spelled correctly.
So there is a K.
Yes. So the logo I just showed you is wrong.
Where the hell is that logo from?
This was just made.
See, that's not right, though.
Also, Kit Kat. Does Kit
Okay.
Kat have a dash in between the kit and the cat?
Ooh.
No.
Mine just hit me. Cece.
No.
Unreal.
I hit my head.
So does Kit Kat have a dash in between it?
I
No.
would say yes.
No.
Cece, do you know?
No.
It-
Only because I'm guessing based off what I would think. Like, I think there should be a dash there, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that there ain't a dash there.
There ain't no dash.
There ain't no dash.
There is no dash.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
no dash.
I'm catching on. I'm good at this Mandela game.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, okay. The movie with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. The vampire
Brad
movie.
Pitt and Tom Cruise.
I don't
Okay.
think I've seen that.
What was the name of it?
We don't know if we
Into
didn't
the
see
Vampire-
it.
Catch me if you can.
No. I said the vampire movie.
Oh.
Is it Interview with the Vampire or Interview with a Vampire?
Interview of the vampire.
Interview with the vampire.
Vampire interview.
With the vampire.
Interview with the
Okay,
vampire.
as you guys are going through your Mandela phase, can we remind our listeners the Kevin Sutton Show is proudly sponsored by Cruz and Pescara, PA, your personal injury attorneys. There is no Mandela effect there. They are a phenomenal law firm. And you know what? You may already have an attorney and you're in the middle of a case and you just feel like something isn't right. Cruz and Pescara, they do free case evaluation. That's right, free. No strings attached. They're going to look over your case, make sure everything is good. Maybe, maybe not. Always nice to have an extra set of eyes. That's Cruz and Pescara, PA. Offices Orlando. You can always go to our website, kevinsuttonshow.com. Click on the link and learn more.
Last one. The most famous line in Snow White. What does she say? What does the evil queen say to the thing?
You and your little dog, too.
That's Wizard of Oz.
Close though. Close.
When she's standing at the mirror, what does she say?
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
No. She says magic mirror on the wall.
Shut up.
Right? So are we
You wanna
living in a parallel universe?
Magic mirror.
Yeah, I just want to
on
go
the
back
wall.
to my old life where where it was the Berenstain Bears and
Yeah, like you.
Berenstein. I don't
That
even know
doesn't
what's
even
right.
sound right. Magic mirror on the wall.
That's what was said.
Who's the fairest of them all?
Yeah. Hey, Cece, are we getting Isiah Thomas or no?
So it sounds like all signs are pointing to yes. From what I've heard and read online on the Twitter sphere and gathered from NBA sources, it sounds almost like the Magic are. I think there's a money issue there. Alex Kennedy of NBA was reporting that there might be a money issue a couple days back. So I think they're deciding.
That's a
between,
lot of money for.
Well,
this
they're
guy.
deciding. Well, he's only going to get a 1-year deal. We're apparently the only team that's interested in him. So I think this is literally a matter of whether we're going to pay him 8.5 or 3.5. And I'm guessing that Isiah wants 8.5, and the Magic are like, we're the only team that's interested in you. We'll give you 3.5.
That
and
gives
they're
us
kind
a lot of
tug of war.
a lot of swing. On
Is he
it.
going to be healthy?
Yes, I see. My concern is that we're playing with this swing, and some team is going to sneak in and be like, you know what, fine. If you're just going to dilly-dally around, we'll take him for a year. The Bulls, the Kings, the Hawks are all three teams who haven't spent any free agency money yet and all have the most free agency money to spend. And on a 1-year deal, I could see maybe the Hawks trying to bring him in if they're going to move Dennis Schroeder, have Trae Young and him play together a little bit. I don't know. The Bulls have Chris Dunn, so a backup point guard, the likes of Isiah Thomas, kind of matches opposite styles there, so they could bring in a scorer off the bench.
But if he comes to Orlando, he's a superstar.
That's why
He's on the building.
I think that's the only reason why he wouldn't be going anywhere else, because when he comes to Orlando, it's the best fit. He's going to want to go somewhere he can highlight his abilities and show that he can still score 20-plus points
Is he
a
gonna
game
be
and be
healthy?
the guy. Yeah, I think so. Lakers only used him for 17 games last
Do
year.
we get 20 points out of him a game?
No, not in Orlando.
I mean, you got to have
If Orlando
the backup.
scores 20.
Well, Orlando doesn't have anyone to score, so I mean, someone's got to do it. I think there's a possibility he could.
Well,
Why would he come here?
because he's a superstar.
He would be our Dwight Howard. He
Yeah,
would be
he
our
would-
Shaquille
yeah.
O'Neal.
But
He
he's
would be
a
our
delayed-
T-Mac. He would
he's a
be
delayed
He would be
Dwight
our Penny
Howard.
Hardaway.
He would not be our peak.
No, it would literally just be, it'd be 1 year for both teams. It'd be one so the Magic can have some scoring because they don't really have scoring. And two, it'd be so Isiah Thomas can prove to other teams that would be interested in him for a long-term
Look at me
service
now.
point guard. Look at me now. Because the Magic don't have any interest in making this a long-term endeavor with him.
But
He's
does
30
that
years
change
old. They're
something
young.
does that change something for the fans of Orlando Magic when we do this 1 year? You can slip and slide out of
Sucks.
us anytime you want. Type
No, I
contract?
think it's good for the Magic because it's someone of star quality. We haven't really had that in a long time. If he
nothing
can live
against
up to
anybody
that.
else.
No.
but I'm with you on
I
that.
think
Yeah.
I think all the 1 year deals suck.
Yeah,
How much are we paying him?
It is, I mean,
we're saying between
Yeah.
1 to 8.
yeah. It doesn't.
That's a big
But
one,
it doesn't-
one
but it
is
doesn't-
very small.
But it
and
doesn't.
eight-
It doesn't really affect our cap room. We don't really have any other. Our roster's pretty full. Like this is literally the last signing we would need to make. So if we spend all $8 million on it, who cares? It's off the books at the end of the year, anyways. There's no difference between
You don't
the
get to
3.5
do
or
anything.
8.
Yeah, it's not like you get to save it.
It's the only thing that the 3.5 would be enticing is that if by the trade deadline we turn around and decide, hey, let's ship him out, we'd get more value out of him on that $3.5 million contract instead of 8. But we'd still be paying the majority of that contract anyways.
Yeah, and I'd like to see would he love Orlando? You know, we need some bonding.
1 year.
I think he'd come. I think, and if he plays well, and if the fans accept him, I think the way that he loved Boston, the way he played for Boston, if he can have a similar sort of love for this city, I think it'd be a great match just for 1 year.
All right, Ken,
All
let's
right.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, I like it, CC. Hey, guys, please take the time, download, subscribe, do all that. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, all in the username Kevin Sutton Show. Thank you, CC, Dr. Phil, Meyer with the latest point of view.
Hey.
Mandela!
Check out voteuribi.com. Our girl, Meyer with the latest point of view, always on top of the A game.